No, you guys are going to be husband and wife soon and you're not even angry that he's clubbing with other girls. I mean I won't marry him, Jean said. But, no buts. Jean did not want to dwell on the topic. She switched the topic and said, by the way, why are you in a club? You're married. Shouldn't you be a good wife and be with your husband at this hour? A good wife? The marriage between me and Finn is just on paper. We have our own lives, don't tell me to be a good lady. Besides, he's having more fun than me. What happened between you two? Jean raised a brow. Jean knew nothing about Monica's marriage. What? Monica patronized her. I clearly remember when you were in college, you called me and told me you've fallen for someone at first sight. Finn ticked every box of your ideal man and you loved him with your heart. Everyone in Southampton knows you're the one who chases after him instead of the other way around. I was naive back then. So, you just broke up with him? Monica simply hummed a reply. So, what happened? Why did you break up with him? There's nothing I can say about it, Monica stammered. Monica, come on, it's almost the same with you and Eden back then. You cheated on him, Jean blurted. Come on, what the hell, Jean? Do I look like a horny slut to you? Am I that cheap in your eyes? Monica was agitated. Then why did you marry him in the end? Jean asked. It's anything but love reignited. Monica, okay, stop it. Finn and I are just husband and wife on the paper. We're going to have a divorce sooner or later, Monica said but unwilling to reveal the details. I think Finn is quite okay. There must be some misunderstanding between you two. You saw him a few times and you think he's quite okay. Don't let that handsome face lie to you. I was deceived by his polite looks. I thought he was timid and loyal but he's a piece of sh*t. A prick. I'd rather fall in love with any other man in the world than loving him again. Jean wanted to console her friend but Monica lost the interest to continue. Fine. If you don't want to come, I'll go have a drink myself. Try to control yourself, okay? I'm not free. Go to sleep. Tell my godson I'll bring him to a theme park when I'm free. The call then ended abruptly. Jean stared at her darkened phone with deep thoughts. It was her first meeting with Finn during the charity ball last night. However, a few years ago, she received a call from an unregistered number and it turned out to be the man. During that call, Finn was quiet for a while before he said he got her phone number from Monica's phone. He even said that he did not want to call her or trouble her since she was abroad at that time. Jean could tell from Finn's tone that the man went through a lot of struggles to have the resolution to call her. He should not be a man who preferred to trouble people with his personal matters. She's avoiding me. I don't know what to do, so I decided to call you. Can you please tell Monica that I'm waiting for her in front of her house? I really love her. Jean had no idea what happened back then. All she knew was that Finn was telling her with a sobbing tone, so she agreed to help. She called Monica after that but Monica did not pick up. She tried calling for a whole day but it was still fruitless. Due to the time difference, she decided to call Monica on the second day but before she could, she received another call from Finn again. Thank you but you don't have to call her anymore. And please don't tell her that I called you before. It was just a night but his tone had changed drastically as if he regarded Monica as a stranger. What happened next was that Monica announced their breakup, but then they ended up married. Jean clearly remembered that Monica had a few boyfriends after the breakup but she did not have the time to spare her energy to follow up on the matter back then. Now, she had no idea what she missed. The problem with Monica's love life was not that complicated either. The woman was sitting at the bar, drinking her cocktail. She broke up with her ex-boyfriend and got married to her ex-boyfriend again. As for her ex-boyfriend, Monica chugged down the entire glass of cocktail. She paid and left the club. It was rare for her to go home this early. She did not want to go back to that man. The man's disciplined lifestyle and boring approach to things drove her crazy. She did not want to live like a machine. Fortunately, a few years ago, Finn cheated on her. She wandered her way to the taxi and a while later, she returned to Finn's mansion. Monica's father bought the mansion but the place was under Finn's name. She had no idea why her old man wanted to do that in the first place. How could he treat his son-in-law better than his own daughter? She put her finger on the fingerprint lock and when she opened the door, she knew the man was already asleep. It was not even 11 o'clock at night. Slightly tipsy, she wandered her way to the bedroom. When she went in, she saw a naked man before her. She stared at him and he looked at her. A few seconds later, Finn, casually and boldly, tied the towel over his waist. Have you seen enough? Monica regained her composure and her face blushed. There's nothing for me to see, she said in disdain. Your room is next door. Don't always barge into my room when you're drunk, Finn said coldly. Monica rolled her eyes. She did not walk into the wrong room on purpose. When are we going to get a divorce? She asked. When do you want to get a divorce? He asked. What, you think I'm too afraid to get a divorce? No, what are you even afraid of? You're fearless. You kissed another man right after a breakup. What else can you possibly be afraid of? Yeah, at least it's after a breakup. It's better than some prick who cheated during a relationship. Finn glared at her. Speaking of which, it's been a while since I saw that girl here sleeping with you. What's wrong? Fed up with her already? Monica teased. Get out. Finn suddenly got angry. Monica wore a bitter look. She turned around and slammed the door to a close. She returned to her own room and collapsed on her spacious bed. That prick. I'll divorce him sooner or later. She squinted her eyes. Her phone suddenly buzzed. She had a glance at the notification. Monica, did you know that Michael is coming back next week? Michael Ross. Michael was none other than her ex-boyfriend.